Alright people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave. I want to thank you again for subscribing. It's a bit overwhelming. People are contacting me, people I don't know. It's just crazy, and I'm just some guy here doing what I'm doing. Decided that I was tired of the same old conservative talk radio and the talking points, and I just knew in my heart, you know when something's not right. And it's not just that Trump is a vulgarian, because this is what I hear all the time. Trump's a vulgarian. A lot of people liked that about Trump. They liked the fact that he was outspoken. I think some of his speech now, though, it's unfortunate. It's just some of the things he's saying is unfortunate. And we have to kind of summon our better angels within us to kind of look at that and say what it really is and not just justify it because you think you're getting what you want. I realized that I wasn't even getting what I wanted, so Tulsi Gabbard is that candidate. Somebody said in a short little meme, "Don't blow it. This comes around every 70 years or so." And I think they were talking about Eisenhower. I think they were referencing Eisenhower knew about the military-industrial complex, or JFK was onto some of that. And anyway, Tulsi posted a video on Twitter, and I don't have the technology, obviously, for you to watch it with me, but you can hear the audio. This is a woman from Afghanistan who lives in the United States and who is an American citizen now. I want to play a portion of this and see what you think.
Thank you for talking against war. Thank you for bringing up the fact that Yemen is paying for what is going on in between the Saudi and the U.S. And I, as an Afghan American, have seen the effect of war. The Cold War that started in the 70s and 80s in between the Soviets and America. Afghans are still paying for it.
Okay, the video conveniently stopped right there and started to buffer. What she's talking about, obviously, is the fact that our never-ending stay in Afghanistan has completely destabilized the region, and she is wondering out loud when that's going to end, when that is going to stop. And, you know, being from the right, a few years ago, I started to say the same thing. Even before I had my epiphany, way before that, I said, it's never ending. That's why when Trump came along, I thought, hey, he sees this. But yet, he's doing just the opposite here. See if this will play some more.
That being said, when you are talking about the fact that you are against war and you are against our foreign policies, I get very excited and I get very hopeful and I get tearful. But I also feel very hopeless. Why do I feel hopeless? Because our system, our foreign policy is built in a way that we thrive when other people fail in the other part of the world.
Did you hear what she just said? Our system, our foreign policy is built around the idea that we do well when other people fail in the world. That should bother the heart of every person, left, right, center. I don't care where you are on the political spectrum. If that doesn't move you, then check your humanity. Just check it. See if it's there. All right, we'll continue with this.
We had Bernie Sanders, and we all were so excited that maybe he will bring a change. But his own party stopped him from doing that. Tulsi, I'm all for you. And I hope that I'm going to stand on those polls and vote for you in 2020, hoping that you will.
All right, the applause breaks in as this woman is beginning to tear up. I'm all for you, Tulsi. You know why? Because Tulsi Gabbard has pledged that this is her number one issue. And to me, there is no greater issue of our time, because everything flows down off of this one issue. People wonder, well, how could you just abandon Donald Trump? Sorry, I'm going to get notifications. I have the volume up loud here, and I have several websites geared for notifications, but this is the heart of what her campaign is about. Okay? It's about some other things too, and she talks about those things. But let's continue, because this woman, this exchange is extraordinary. It's absolutely the heart of everything. And kudos, by the way, to the campaign for putting this video on Twitter. Tulsi comes over and she gives this woman a hug at this point. And it's not some political sort of baby kissing kind of, oh, I've got to go through the motions and hug this person. She sees the emotion in this one. I was tearing up watching this. Because I just sense that our country is so far off course, and this woman nails it.
Who will make the change, who will bring the change, who will be the voice for the voiceless, who will be the person who can say that the war that we start here, the billions of dollars that we are spending on this war, can go to our addicts, to the mental health, to our health care here in the States. People are dying of poverty. And yet people are dying of poverty in Afghanistan, in Syria, in Yemen, in Iraq, in parts of Africa, because we have started those wars. Tulsi, how are you going to fight your own party?
Okay, I had to stop it there. I'm just emotional watching this. I'm sorry. How are you going to fight your own party? I think one of the first videos I did on this channel, when I was just like, I'm just going to wing it and just talk about stuff. When I first kind of got wind of Tulsi and understood what she was about, my first question was, how is she going to go up against her own party? And here is a woman who knows, just, you know how you just know in life when you find a candidate and you just know? I mean, it's rare. I mean, with Trump, okay, I didn't know Trump was it. I just thought it was fascinating that he just destroyed this whole field of candidates. And the establishment hated him, the media hated him, but yet, actually, in truth, the media loves Donald Trump. And that's the big secret. That's the dirty secret, that the media loves Donald Trump. The media has no interest in Tulsi Gabbard. None. All right, let me continue this, because this is all good stuff.
You are all Democrats. How?
Yes.
She can't talk anymore. Tulsi goes in and gives this woman a hug again. All right, I'm sorry. My defense mechanism when I'm getting emotional is to crack up. So if it looks like I'm getting emotional, wait for it. I'll try to crack a smile and laugh nervously. The crowd starts to chant. No more wars. This is an incredible video. Absolutely incredible. Just an incredible video.
Thank you for sharing your heart with all of us. You speak for so many whose voices are not being heard. You have just laid out why I'm running for president.
All right. There it is. There it is right there. That's why she's running for president. Folks, I would just talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, talk to people who are politically very different from you. Talk about people that go to different churches than you. Talk to everybody that you know and just say, hey, have you heard of Tulsi Gabbard? Do you understand what this is about? This is about the future. This is about a country that is either going to be this, and I hate to use the word imperialist, but that's what it is. It's an imperialist country that decides the only way that it can flourish is what that woman said. Other people need to fail so we can succeed. And we're causing their failure. It's not just they randomly failed. All right, let me play some more of this. I need to take a breather here.
This is not a political ambition that I have had for myself.
This is good.
With the obstacles that are in place and the challenges that exist, it is because of the people that you're talking about. People whose lives are being impacted that make me work tirelessly to run for president to bring about this change. We're not naive to the challenges that lay before us, or the obstacles that are placed ahead of us, or the smear tactics that are used against us.
Wait.
Yes, it's coming from within our own party.
All right. So, if you're a garden variety Democrat that thinks Joe Biden is, the best way to beat Donald Trump, and you're playing this horse racing thing, and you want your team to win, and you hate Trump, and this is why you wake up in the morning because you hate Donald Trump. Doesn't this sort of illustrate that there are more important things going on than hating Donald Trump? As a former Trump supporter right here, okay? And I'm not saying that because I sympathize with Trump at this point. It has nothing to do with him. Everything has to do with us, okay, as a country. And she is clear here that she is ready to fight her own political party. And she means it.
The most attacks I get are not from Republicans.
Listen to this.
They're from Democrats.
Yep. There you go. And that's probably one of the reasons I'm here too. Because there are a lot of Republicans out there that know in their heart, who are, economists and free marketeers and so forth. They know you don't build an economy around a war state. That is the worst business model that's ever been created. And you don't build an economy destroying other countries. All right? That's not the way to sustain an economy.
They're from people in the mainstream media. They're from people in the foreign policy establishment that you're talking about. People who represent the interests of the military-industrial complex.
There you go. The military-industrial complex.
You know what? The answer to how we overcome this, it's us. It's we the people.
That's it. So, there you go. She says this, which I think is a great thing here.
The stronger they come, the stronger we respond. And you know what? We don't respond. We don't respond to their dirty tactics or their hate with more hate. We respond with strength and love and our message of peace and humanity.
Okay. All right. I don't think, look, if you're on the fence as far as you're not sure if you're going to support Tulsi Gabbard for president, say you're a Bernie person. I get it. I get you put your eggs in the Bernie basket, and Bernie, he's doing really well in the polls. He's another guy who is getting smeared and hit every day. And that's how I know these two candidates, because none of the others are. None of the other candidates, I hear about this Pete Buttigieg guy, however you pronounce his name. He's like a new media darling. He's like the mayor of some city. I don't know. He doesn't have a chance to win the presidency. Okay? You're hearing about Joe Biden every day. You know, the apologists are out apologizing for Joe Biden, and Biden doesn't know what being a progressive is. He's another Trump. He's another Donald Trump, people. This is real change right here. This is real change. Bernie and Tulsi. Tulsi and Bernie. Tulsi is it, because Tulsi, to me, is like a quadruple threat with the military experience, the poise, the fact that she's a strong woman. Somebody said an Iron Maiden the other day. I think that's awesome. Being the music guy, too. Different kind of Iron Maiden. I love her, okay? And there's nothing not... There's everything to love about Tulsi Gabbard and very little not to love. So, share this video. More importantly, go watch this video. I didn't see this video uploaded to YouTube yet. It is apparently only on Twitter. But if you follow Tulsi on Twitter, retweet this puppy, because this is an important moment in her campaign, I think. And she's at the cusp. I think she probably already went over the number of donors she needs to be on the debate stage. I'd love to push that number up around, say, 100,000 unique donors before she hits the debate stage. That would be sweet. All right, I'm done. Enjoy your day. Talk to you soon.